Everybody, so I didn't even think I was gonna get you guys any out and about footage, but the sale's across the street behind that black car right there. Yeah, it's 4th of July weekend, so there's not a lot going on. I'm gonna hit up a community like storage unit sale, so hopefully that works out. But this is what I got from this sale for 10 bucks. Got 3 Wii games, New Super Mario Bros, Mario Kart, and Wreck-It Ralph. Pretty good. I mean, even if I don't find anything today, yesterday was really good. I decided to stop at the swap meet because there was just nothing going on, and it paid off. I got a bunch of uncommon stuff for the Genesis and Super Nintendo uncommon game. And then later in the day, I made a trade, and I got a rare, I got a harder to find Nintendo game that I needed for my collection. So pretty sweet. Stoked on that one. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I find something else. See you in a bit. Guys, so the sale is over there. You can see it. Looks like today is going to be a Wii day. Got this big stack of Wii games. There's these ones. These are the ones with cases. Got all the Just Dance games because those trade in really well at the GameStop, and I don't really care for them. These are some of the disc onlys. New Super Mario Bros, Mario Kart, Super Mario Galaxy 2, and then the best one of the disc only, shame that it doesn't have the case, Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And then I got a 3DS game and a DS game. The DS game, Lego Indiana Jones 2. Pretty sure I made sure it was in there. Yeah, it's in there. And then this one is probably the best one of the lot. Cubic Ninja for the 3DS. So, super happy. Nothing retro yet, but I'm getting close. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Hopefully with some retro stuff. Sale is right there. For 25 bucks. It looks like it's gonna be a new gen kind of day. But for 25, I got this Halo Edition 360 with matching controller. Not a bad deal. 25 bucks. You don't ever find those, and it's, you know, pretty much complete. The controller was missing the back, but I have an extra black back at home, so pretty good. I mean, 25 bucks. You know, I would have. He said, "Oh, I have an Xbox 360," and I was like, what color is it? And he's like, the Halo green. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, that's the only reason I went after that one, because if it was the white one, I'll pass on that. No thanks. I hit a dead end here, but yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Still on my way to that storage unit one that actually just started. So usually I don't want to get there too early because more people set up later, so can hit better stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. It was completely random. They had a couple Xbox games, two PS2 games, but one of them wasn't in there, and then a GameCube game. And these are the ones I got for 9 bucks. Silent Hill 2, and then for the PS2, and then 2 Xbox games, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 and Crazy Taxi 3. So 9 bucks. Not bad. Sale was, I don't know if you can see it back that way. Yeah, it's kind of slow going, I guess. I mean, I'll probably get something pretty good at this storage unit sale when I eventually get to it. I've been hitting sales like on the way there. I mean, that's the best way to do it, just freestyle on the way to your destination. So yeah, if I find anything else, I'll let you guys know. I mean, I'll try to get some footage of the storage unit sale, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Finally scored something retro. It's like, you know, when you go up to a sale and you just know he's got something. Well, right on the table, there was, I'm about to crash into a vehicle. Hold on, I'll show you the sale real quick. Really tight streets. Sale's right there. Right on the table was an original Game Boy with World Cup. And then he had 2 NES games, Blades of Steel, and this one I didn't have, WrestleMania Challenge. And then also a light phaser for Master System, 15 bucks. He said like last week he sold a Super Nintendo with 10 games, so that sucks, but oh well. Yeah, I'm almost to the storage unit. I mean, it's not a bad thing finding all these sales. It's not bad at all. But yeah, I'm almost there. So hopefully it pays off and there's a lot of stuff there. But we'll see. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, the sale over there. Nothing special, but I did get something for my son, and I know he's gonna love this. Angry Birds for his 3DS collection, and then Wii Sports. Never pass up on the Wii Sports. $5, so good deal. She said she had a lot more. She had a 3DS and a lot more games, and then some Wii games, but she couldn't find them. So that's cool. Got something for my son. He's gonna be happy about that. So yeah, I'm almost to the storage unit one. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Off. N64 and Mario Kart's in there, and then there's a Dreamcast, no games. I got those at a different one. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Hello. Pretty good, and yourself?
Good, good. You like Game Boys and game stuff, huh?
Yeah, you happen to have any?
I do. It's over here.
Let me check around.
Let me show you. I was waiting for the game person to come. I got these DS Nintendos.
Oh, okay.
They're $15 a piece. These 6. Then I got a Dale Earnhardt collectible.
But you don't happen to have anything older, like old
No.
Nintendo? No, nothing like that.
I don't know it too good. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
You're looking for vintage, huh?
Yeah, like N64 and stuff like that.
Oh, you scored on some of that stuff, huh?
Yeah.
That's all I got right there.
All right. Well, no worries, man. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, you got it, bud. Thanks for stopping
Have a good
by.
day.
Check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, on to the next one. Guys, sale over that way. For $20, I got an Xbox 360 controller with an extra back for that other one. A PS4 controller. That's worth it right there. And then a GunCon for the PS1. Pretty sweet, $20, can't beat that. So I'm on my way home now, so whatever sales I hit up, just on the way, that'll be it. So yeah, I'll see you guys if I find anything else. What's up, everybody? So all done with the garage sales, and it was a pretty decent week. I mean, I got some really good stuff. I got, you know, a harder to find game that I needed for my collection. Wasn't, you know, I didn't get that big Super Nintendo score like I did last week, but still some really quality finds. Friday, there was like no sales posted. Nothing was going on. There was no community sales, nothing really in my area. So I just decided, you know, I'll just go to the swap meet. I went kind of late, and I ended up scoring some pretty good stuff, some uncommon stuff. I had one garage sale find, but it was just an empty case that I needed for a game that I have. And then a really good trade. And then today was pretty decent. A lot more like current gen games, Wii, an Xbox 360, and then I went to a storage unit community sale and got some pretty good stuff there. So yeah, let's jump into it. So first, I know, you know, it's a swap meet find, but I was doing it on the garage sale day, so I'm just gonna include it in the garage sales. Walked up to this guy and asked him, you know, if they had any games they were unloading, and he's like, yeah, Super Nintendo came out. And I was like, oh, okay, sweet. So I waited for a little bit. He brings out the box. Pretty clean Super Nintendo. Nothing's broken. It's not yellow. Just, you know, a little dusty. An aftermarket, like, what is this, a Mad Catz controller. And then there was a random 6-button Sega Genesis controller. And then the games... when I asked him, he said he didn't see any games, but the games were in the same box, just underneath a bunch of cables. There was this Game Shark for PlayStation, and then some random Sega Genesis games. First, Mortal Kombat 2, and as I was digging deeper, Shadowrun. Kind of a hard to find Genesis title. Wish it had the box and everything, but... And then... an in-box, just missing the manual, but an in-box Super Nintendo game, an uncommon game, Aerobiz Supersonic. So pretty cool. I mean, I haven't played it yet, but from what it looks like, you're running an airport, an airline. You lead your airline into the future. So probably, if you know, as if I was a kid looking at this game on the shelf, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But definitely cool to find uncommon stuff. It's always good for the collection. So I definitely needed all that stuff. I think except Mortal Kombat 2, that was the only one that I already had. So definitely happy with that. And then as I was walking around, another vendor stopped me and he said he had some games. Now this vendor doesn't really speak much English, so it kind of sounded like he said DS games, the little ones. But I think what he meant was he only has a little bit of games. So I walk up and the first thing I see was Zelda Twilight Princess. So he had this, and he had some PSP games, but all of them were missing the outer casings. Just the discs were there, so they wouldn't work, obviously. So I passed on those, and then he had one Sega Genesis game, but an uncommon one. Definitely uncommon Sega Genesis day there. Trasia, I think is how you say that. So pretty cool. Didn't have that in the collection, so happy to add that one. Okay, so yeah, for the first bundle, I paid $45. And then for those two, the Zelda and the Sega Genesis game, I paid $20. So pretty good deal. So I left the swap meet and I was trying to hit a couple sales on my way home, but I only found one. And it ended up being a lady that sells at the swap meet. She has tons of video games. So I know I wasn't going to get anything there for a good deal, but I did find an empty case for Pokemon Ranger. And I found this, the card only, a while back. So now I'll have it complete. Paid $3 for that. Okay, next I'll show you the trade. Traded with a friend. He got some stuff that he wanted, and I definitely got some stuff that I wanted. So first, I'll show you these. Got some Wisdom Tree games. First, we have King of Kings, the early years, with the manual. Spiritual Warfare. These are all really, really clean. And then Complete in Box, and this is actually the black cart for Bible Adventures. And then the highlight of the trade. Super stoked to get this. He says he might have the box, so I'll be waiting for that if he can find it. But definitely happy to add this to the collection. Fire and Ice with the manual. So hopefully the box will be there and I'll have a complete Fire and Ice. Pretty stoked to have this game. Here it's a pretty good game. I haven't tried it yet, but you know, I'm pretty happy to get this game. Another, you know, kind of hard one to find. So definitely stoked to grab that one. Okay, so that was it for Friday. Now we'll hit Saturday. There was the only community sale, because usually I try to search for community sales anywhere, and the only one was a storage unit sale. I went to that kind of like last. So I'm just doing some freestyling out and about. First score I come up on was some Wii games. I asked them if they had any games. Go through the list, and they said, yeah, we have Wii games. She said they had GameCube, but they said they had no idea what they would even be. So I got 3 Wii games for $10. We got Mario Kart Wii, New Super Mario Bros, and Wreck-It Ralph. Grabbed this one because it looks pretty cool and I love the movie, so and I didn't have it. Okay, so next one, another Wii score. I went up, same thing, asked for games, and they were like, well, we just have Wii games, and they had like a big, like one of those grocery, you know, the I don't know, the grocery bags, the reusable ones, the cloth ones. They had one of those full to the top, so like 2 big stacks of Wii games. So I'm just digging through, and there was some quality stuff in there. And they also had a bunch of loose disc. So for the loose disc, we've got a New Super Mario Bros. Wii. What's that, buddy?
I can't find these.
Okay, hold on, I'll be right out. Let me finish the video real quick, and I'll be right out, okay, buddy? He's building Legos right now. I'll be right out. Okay, so we got Mario Kart, disc only. Super Mario Galaxy 2, which I believe I have the case for that one. And then the best one of the disc only is, shame it doesn't have the case, Kirby's Return to Dreamland. They had a lot of doubles of disc-only games of complete games that they had in the bag. So I don't know what was going on there. All right, so now, not all of these are complete, just a few of them. We got Just Dance 3. I only got the Just Dance games because they trade in pretty good. Angry Birds Star Wars. Spy Games, Elevator Mission. Just, I don't know, pick that one up just because. I got everything, I'm showing you, the whole stack, I got everything for 20 bucks. So, really good deal. Lego Batman 2. Just Dance 4. Just Dance Disney Party. This one kind of trades in a little well too. NASCAR Unleashed. Epic Mickey 2. X-Men Destiny. Zelda Twilight Princess. And then the best one of the lot, and I didn't know, you know, this game was as pricey as it is. I just picked it up, you know, because I didn't have it. I assumed, you know, since the other Metroid game isn't, you know, like worth anything, that this one was probably the same. But I guess it's not. This one's a lot harder to find. Metroid Prime Trilogy. So it's not the special edition one with like the metal case or whatever, but still, I mean, this one still goes for a little bit. Pretty happy to get it for the price that I did. And then one DS game, we got Lego Indiana Jones 2. And then another really hard to find 3DS game. Kind of been looking for this one for a while, ever since it was, you know, sold out and never released again. And it's the price is still pretty solid on it, so definitely happy to add this to the 3DS collection. Cubic Ninja. So pretty sweet, definitely one of those ones, you know, and it looks like a really fun game. So I'm definitely stoked to have this and add it to the collection. Usually when I find 3DS games with the cases, I always keep them. Okay, so next score. I walk up to the sale and I ask if they had any video games. And at first she said, no, we don't have nothing like that. I was going down the list. And I'm walking away, getting to my car, and he's like, wait, hold up. I lied. We do have something. And I was like, oh, okay, what'd you have? And he's like, Xbox 360. And I was like, I usually don't buy them. And I was like, well, what color is it? Is it the white one? And he was like, no, it's actually the Halo green one. And I was like, oh, okay, sweet. So he brings it out. Really nice condition. The Halo 3 Xbox 360 with the hard drive. And matching controller, which is definitely a hard thing to find. It was missing the battery back, but I got an extra battery back at a later, the last sale I went to. So with that, and then the only game they could find, but he threw it in, Rainbow Six Vegas 2. So 25 bucks for that. Came with just the power cable. It does work, but the tray gets stuck. So no big deal. Okay, so next find. I walk up and I'm looking around and I see a box with a bunch of random games. There was some Xbox, a couple PS2, and one GameCube game. I asked them if they had anything else, and they said no, that was all they had. I mean, kind of weird, you know. They might have had other stuff, but it, you know, might have been buried deep in their garage or whatever. But I did get some stuff. So for $9, I got Silent Hill 2. That's complete. Crazy Taxi 3. Complete. And let's see. This is the only one that was missing the manual, and it's the case is in kind of rough shape. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. So pretty sweet. $9, not a bad deal. Okay, so next, this was one of the first retro scores that I got of the day. I paid $15 for all four of these. So we've got an original Game Boy, really clean too, with World Cup inside. I was asking the guy if he had anything else, and he said like a week earlier he sold a Super Nintendo with like 10 games. WWF WrestleMania Challenge, and Blades of Steel, and then randomly a Light Phaser for a Sega Master System. So $15 for that. And then this was before I went to the storage unit one. Walk up to the sale and ask if they had anything. She's like, well, we have some Wii stuff sitting down there on the ground. So I pick up Wii Sports, and there was actually 2 copies in there. That always trades in well. And then I asked her, if she had anything else. She went inside, and she said they had a bunch more Wii games and some DS stuff, but all she could find was 2 DS games, like a couple girls games, and then Angry Birds Trilogy. So I got this for my son because he loves Angry Birds. So add it to his 3DS collection. $5 for that. Okay, so next, this is the storage unit one. First guy I went up to ask him if he had any games, and he said he had like Xbox, like disc stuff. I was like, okay, so he brings out a little box, and I was digging through, and I was able to find, a few good things. He said he had more, but he couldn't find them. I went back like a couple times. I walked around a bunch of times, and he couldn't find the rest. But for $5, I got Star Wars Battlefront 2 complete, and then a disc-only copy, Wii Sports, and Mobile Rally Championship. And then disc onlys of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis and Dino Crisis. So $5, not a bad deal. So went to a few more, no luck, and then I walk up on one and I see he's holding some Xbox 360 games. So I'm looking around and I notice right underneath the table this box, and at the top I could see a Dreamcast and an N64. So there was an N64 with 3 controllers. We've got this generic Super Pad 64 with a rumble pack, an official red controller with a transfer pack, a gray controller with a rumble pack, and then this is for like Hey You Pikachu, I think, the little receiver, and then the N64 with an expansion pack. Came with only the power cable, no TV cable. And then the only game that was in the box, but still a good one, Mario Kart 64. Super clean copy too. And then the Dreamcast, we've got the system. Surprisingly, they had not one game for this. They might have had more in the back of their storage, but they weren't unloading the whole thing. So, and then there was 2 Dreamcast controllers. This Naki, whatever this is, third party, and then an original one with a Mad Catz VMU. I think that was it. And then there was some other like plug and play and some other BS stuff in there, but nothing special. I paid $20 for the box, so super great deal. That was it for the storage. So after that, I was pretty much on my way home, and I found one more sale close to the house. Sitting on a table, they had a bunch of random controllers. They said they didn't have any games. I think they had a PS3 sitting on the ground, but they didn't have any games. So I'm looking through the controllers. First one I see is a PS4 controller. So I was like, sweet. And the way they had everything set up, I knew it was going to be pretty cheap. So the PS4 controller, an Xbox 360 controller with, oh, it looks like it's got covers on it. Yeah. But it came with the charge cable, and I also got that extra battery back. And then a Namco GunCon for the PS1. I paid $20 for all 3 of those, so pretty amazing deal for that. I think that's it. Yeah, that's everything for garage sales. It was a good week. I mean, any week that you find anything, good week in my opinion. So I'm definitely happy. I'm adding a lot of stuff to the collection. Getting that, that Fire and Ice, that was a good score. So definitely happy with this week. So yeah, I'm going to be going to the swap meet tomorrow, so hopefully, I'll find some more good stuff. Now, maybe this video and then probably the swap meet video are going to be like the last times you guys see this setup, because I'm going to be moving soon. So I don't know if everything goes okay, like if the move goes in well, the videos will be up. Well, these 2, this one and the swap meet video, will be up, but the following ones, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do them as long as the move goes smoothly. We'll see. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys for this week. So thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.